So after the first week of lessons, I figured it would be good to just tell more about my feelings of that intense first week. So just as a review, I do 4 lessons a week, and each lesson is 3 hours long. So it's very, very intense. And then I'm working, full time as usual. So yeah, in a way, some things that I found is that preparation is so useful. It helped me keep up with the lessons, and it made me feel more confident knowing what I should be doing, or what is coming up in the lesson. And also, reviewing the lesson afterwards was very, very, very helpful. My notes are very messy in the lesson. I don't really have time to organize things in a nice way. So after the lesson, I would have a break, and then I would write my notes out much more neatly. So I would have a column for the vocabulary or the grammar that I learned, and then some example sentences on the other page. It made things much more simple, much more clearer, and it also felt like a review to remember some things. Thirdly, I have noticed that I need to practice a lot more. The biggest problem is remembering and recalling what the things we learned and then saying it in a quick manner, being faster and being more fluent. So I found that even though I review, because I have a full-time job and I like to exercise as well, that time management has become extremely tight. It's very important to manage my time and then have this time slot for study, this time slot for exercise, this time slot for work, and then really stick to that schedule. Having a bit of a routine, I think, is very necessary right now. After that, probably stepping back as a teacher, I know that at the moment it's not particularly difficult. It's fairly straightforward. I understand the grammar. I understand what the teacher is trying to do. So following instructions is quite simple, so I don't get lost there, which is a nice benefit. The biggest benefit, though, is I'm surprisingly very comfortable and confident as a student in the lesson. The biggest reason? It doesn't matter if you're wrong. And I think that's the message I always try to give students. You're not supposed to be right 100%. If you are, it's too easy. So making mistakes is normal. And just make mistakes is okay. Some things will not be useful in the future. Some things you will naturally be better. So I haven't worried as much as I thought, which is a great benefit. But that's it so far. Hopefully I continue this positive attitude next week. See you then.